yo guys, boy now. Every day we tune into Bogart Radio, like they're the best of the best. Their energy is vibrant, it's young. I mean, love their shit. The merch is magic. Bogart Radio, check them out.
Baby, my dog. I just want to have fun. I know I worry too much. I know I worry too much. I don't need God on my phone. Me and my guys, they on side. If you hate to know, be my fault.
It's a Friday. Sanbanani Dumelang, Absheni. It's Friday. Of course, it is Friday. Hang out with me, your boy, Ayanda Makayi. Tim Kulima Shobata Shobata Linko Manempondo Zais. Chot churches Lagamnandi. Shoo. Good take churches Lukuwe. Chop. Chubeko. Ooh, and I'm not flying solo today. I've got my beautiful lady right next to me, being my ghost lady for today. Chantal, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm nice, man. I'm nice. And you know what? Today my sinuses were flaring out, yabo. But I was like, it's a Friday. Let me not sit in bed and you know, wallow and cry. Let me come and hang out with you guys.
You can't sit in bed on a Friday.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I understand. And Bafana did the things for me yesterday.
Yes,
you know,
yes.
it
Shout
did the
out.
things, gave us hope as a country. Yeah, man. No, shout out to the boys doing it loud and proud out in the FIFA World Cup 2026. Shout out to Tapelo Mukwe. Did you see him cry when he was singing the national anthem?
Yes.
I knew those tears would not fall on deaf
Yeah.
ears.
No, everyone was praying. I've been seeing so many videos of families praying before he kicked that ball.
Eish.
And then, yeah.
He did the things.
Yeah.
He did the things. Composed, collected. You understand?
Yeah.
Man. We're coming live to you, streaming from all nationwide Bogart stores, Bogart men's stores. And 7th July is coming up. You understand? So if you're looking for drip, you're looking for something to make you look nice, make sure you sit at Tekwine Kakasini looking fresh. Do visit the Bogart men's stores. Find your gear, find your drip. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. We're also streaming from our app, so Bogart Radio app. Download it, chat to us, tell us where you're listening from, where you're hanging out from, what's your Friday, what are your plans, and just if maybe you've got a song that kicks you into the weekend, let us know. Shout out to us. We're also live on YouTube and Facebook. Oh, what a show we've got ahead. Lalela. In the first hour, we're going to break it down with Wowza. What a week. Break down what's been happening, because South Africa is the gift that keeps on giving. And after that, of course, we are going to, because Father's Day is, I've got a young segment, Nyana, where I want to do a shout out to the fathers that have been doing it and that have passed on the baton to their kids in this industry and many other industries out there. Of course, if I do not mention your dad, I know your dad has done you proud.
Yes.
You know, if
Please
you've got
don't take offense.
we understand. And I want you to share with me on the app. Tell me, no, my father, you know, he used to drive a lorry for Joshua Door. I understand. And I'm here today. I own logistics company with a bunch of lorries. So if you've got a story to share with your father, and maybe you want to do a shout out to him and say, yo, Dad, I see you. I'm proud of you and keep doing you. Do let us know on the app. After that, in the second hour from 2 o'clock, we're going to play a few icebreaker games, questions, nyana, just to ease us into the weekend and then unpack our topic for the day. And the topic for the day is, what does it mean, or what does fatherhood look like in this day and age? In 2026, fatherhood, what's the picture? Because we've got a history that's been dented, a history that's been painted very negatively about our fathers. But things are changing. The climate has changed. And I'm very proud of the fathers we have in this day and age. Eish.
Looking good.
Sit back, vala noma laptop, uxelela umlungu, lalela mlungu. I'm chilling with Bogart Radio right now. Please do not disturb. Deliverables is next week.
Monday.
Yeah,
See you on a
understand.
Monday.
See you on a Monday. Chief. For now, let's hang out. Let's kick it back. Shoo. We're not here for a long time. We're just here for a good time.
When the city's asleep, before the grind gets going.
Cheers, bro. Thanks, mama.
We already moving. Flipping switches, turning rooms into world stages. We don't crack under pressure. We crush it. We lock in and dollar what we must. From beats on stage in the spotlight to face beats in the close-up.
And there we go, guys.
Ooh, I like that.
Making every shot count. Cause the 9 to 5 is just the start. Noma kanjani. We move. We level up. When the beat drops, we get up. Namaje. Cause when the get up meets the go, anything is possible.
Sonke saying Sidlu Kotini, Ricky Rick, R.I.P. to the legend himself. Ish, what a jam. As this song was when we still had Imabala Noise, and as a record label, they had hit makers galore. And this is the iconic moment when Ricky Rick went on stage during the Metro FM Awards and said, they are buying these awards.
Oh, R.I.P. Mr. Mercury.
What a moment in time. What a moment in history. Okay, like I said, it's Lukotini and it's not different right here in studio. Yabona mos.
Eish.
Yabona mos.
Eish.
Yeah, understand
Kapa
mos.
leskipa
Kapa
kwetin.
leskipa,
Sidli last number.
Sidli last number. Of course, like I said, if you are looking for your drip, shout out to Bogop, man. Go out there, man. We've got stores nationwide and they just keep releasing things after things after things. Things you didn't expect. You know, maybe you saw something on Shein and you're like, I like this design. Ay, kululeka. At home, we've already done it.
Better quality.
Yeah, understand?
Come
Issue. Well, wowza, what a week. I keep on saying, someone forgot to say cut in this movie called South Africa.
Camera's been rolling.
Well, the first thing I want to unpack today is Jub wamaswita maning. Correction sikis.
Opa fall.
Masekin
Ding dong.
Ish. My boy got arrested. Well, now he's out on bail for 5,000 rand, but he got arrested in an altercation out in Edenvale.
Yes.
On the 14th of June 2026, following an altercation with an e-hailing driver. He initially faced charges including kidnapping, defeating the ends of justice, and unlawful discharge of a firearm.
Oh.
So, following the investigation, they found out it was a pellet gun. Umjida apparently was accusing the e-hailing driver for having an affair or a thing with his partner.
Why are you shooting guns? Why are you shooting guns? Why?
Why are you threatening?
Why
don't you sit down as men and say, boy, kwenzakalani? Why
He could never.
Why
Also-
Jonas?
Also, umuntu wakhe, how are you dating umuntu onamarot? How are you dating
Eish.
Chitramaswita Mani?
Out of all
Out
people
of
you
all-
could be cheating on or dating, you
I
understand
see.
with this guy, wherever you move, he's gonna be there.
He's
he
gonna
knows.
be there. He's gonna be there.
And Guyana, he's quite familiar with the legal system.
Yes.
Apparently, in 2010, there was a Soweto car crash where Jub Jub and a friend Utemba Chabalala were involved in drag racing. Bakatra in narcotics somewhere
Yes.
there, and to their detriment, there was a death of four school kids. You know, he got arrested. He was supposed to serve 25 years in prison, which was reduced to 10 years after the murder convictions were overturned. Akaphelelanga lapho just unansi ku Jub Jub.
Yes.
Wathi mina ijele ngiyayithanda. 2023 sexual assault charges
With Amanda.
with
DuPont.
Amanda DuPont.
Oh, that was so heartbreaking.
Ish. Which was then dropped in 2024. And you know what, Neb? It's so crazy because those charges came after his interview with Podcast and Chill.
Yes.
And somewhere along the line, Abo McG were then also painted with the same brush for giving a perpetrator a platform.
Yes.
You know, and I always wonder with perpetrators, you know, I get it. They've done wrong. Right. But in order for us to rehabilitate people, we need to find the root cause. Right. And in order, because you can arrest someone, put him in the correctional service, but nothing's going to change from that.
Nothing.
You know, it's a slap on the wrist. He's going to come out, and maybe he might come out even angrier, you know. But we need to sit down and unpack the root cause. And that requires us to sit down and put him on a platform. It's not that we're giving him a platform to excuse himself. We're not giving him a platform to justify his actions, but we're giving a platform to say, yo, let's chat. What happened? How do you feel now?
I feel like the Podcast and Chill Network was not the place for that.
Okay.
It most definitely wasn't a place for that. He could have gone to a different podcast.
Like
That would have-
Relebogile.
Yes, that would have focused more so on him being a better man.
Yeah.
When
yeah.
you go there, they want clicks, they want views.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. I feel like also you can't get arrested once and then do more things.
Yeah.
then what's the point? Because I remember on the year that he got out, he released a song. I don't remember who he was on that song with, but it was a song asking for forgiveness from the community.
Retribution vibes.
Yes.
Yeah. I know that he did a remake of Undi Kokele as well after that. And I think there was a better response to it. You know, I think he didn't get the response that he wanted. I was actually watching a video Kumba. I think it was like 2019 or something. After Jub Jub had been released, and then he started the whole Chola 99 thing. And Kumba says, bro, we fight for you. Because Angeri, he got released after everyone had, after Oscar Pistorius, his sentence got reduced. So Jub Jub also was like, Aibo, what about me?
What about me?
And the nation was like, actually,
Okay.
let's forgive him, right? Let's do something. So we forgave him. He came back into the country, into civilization. What does this guy do? Instead of using that time to, you know, buy our forgiveness and, you know, do things and trust, you know. I mean, you could have gone down the route of rehabilitating prisoners or, you know, narcotics and that kind of. Yeah, now he decides to pick up a camera and come find us doing shenanigans. So people were like, dude, we've forgiven you when you decide to come out and get a camera and look for us.
You
want us to join
break
you?
relationships because I mean that's what people feel like that show was for. But if we're being honest, the show wasn't or is still an eye-opener for a lot of people who are in relationships with people who actually don't love. Oh, exactly. Oh, Jonah, exactly.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's a needed show. It's a needed show. 100%. I just don't know if he will. Okay. Now that I've watched it over the years and his personality, it matches the show. I understand why they went with him. But I think at the time, there were other things he could have focused on.
100%.
You know, he could have focused on even working with people that have lost children or that have lost family members to certain mistakes or other people's problems. There's a lot of opportunities that he could have gone down, you know.
And I really do feel like 157 would have given him
that platform.
To do so.
For sure.
They would have, because I feel like they specialize in community guided content,
social impact kind of stuff. Eish, let us know what you think about Ujupa Masuta Maningi. What you think about his the way he's dealt with his retribution and coming out of prison. Let us know what you think about him now being under investigation. You know what, also there was kickback on social media about him getting a bail, 5,000, and it was specifically Shebeshit fans. They were like, this guy has been coming in and out of court and prison, but Shebeshit cannot get bail.
You know, I feel like with Shebe, they were really trying to make an example out of him. There are a lot of things that Shebe Mabona has done as well, and I think it was time for him to learn a bit of a lesson there.
Facts. While we're still talking about prison and Amapantinti as a South Africa, Petrus Piet Viljoen.
Oh, Sana.
The husband of Mel Viljoen from Real Housewives of Pretoria.
Not RSA, just DNA.
Just
DNA.
Just DNA. That's what, you see when Donald said South Africans there's problems happening. He can take these ones. We can keep these
get
ones.
It's okay.
Petrus appears in court for fraud related to charges worth 27 million rand. Petrus Jacobus Viljoen appeared yesterday briefly at the Pretoria Specialized Commercial Crimes Court in Gauteng on Thursday. Viljoen is facing a total of 400 counts of fraud with 27 million rand, corruption, theft, uttering and forgery.
Yeah, no, it's fine. He can go.
And Petrus, he just landed Ortambo. Yati Hawks wena sakbamba.
Can I tell you, I saw an interview that I think the ENCA did with his wife.
Mel.
Oh, Bandla, she was so defensive. She even stood up and left. She left that interviewer lady.
Uti Maxine.
She was denying all the allegations against herself and her husband.
You see, I don't support her denying because we know they are criminals. I mean, you've just been arrested overseas
She was in
for stealing
denial.
toothpaste.
Denial is a river in Egypt. She said, I'm gonna deny.
You see, these ones, they agreed with it, baby, when we jollering. When Petrus was shellering, Mel, he said, baby, do you want a Bonnie and Clyde situation?
Yeah.
You know, we can be Bonnie and Clyde because from Tammy Taylor.
Yes. They could have stopped there.
They could have stopped there.
They could have stopped there.
Like that's proper white collar crime on another level to steal a whole franchise.
And then
steal someone's company.
And then the wife decided to go on the Real Housewives. I want to laugh where they set themselves up. They set themselves out. They could have just set that one out because they know that what they're doing is illegal.
Kaloku, they were like, yeah, you see, Kostelenbosch, the criminals are right in plain sight. So why don't we also just maybe we can hide in plain sight? And they decided, no, let's do the same. They could have stopped at Tammy Taylor.
Yes.
And then they decided, no, let's ride on the Donald ship. Let's go overseas, and then let us steal toothbrushes and let us steal our cold drink.
Yeah.
Go convert. I mean, come on. You could have gone to the States and stolen a car.
Yes.
You know,
something serious.
You've already stolen a franchise. It's like, come on. You've stolen a franchise. You could have broken into the bank.
You could have bombed a CIT truck if they do have
You know
one.
what I mean?
Understand?
You're a young heisty. And then they decide, no, here's your body crime. I say, let me come back. Let me be searched by the Hawks because here we can get away with crime.
No RSA, they're just DNA.
Eish,
I'm sorry. We leave RSA for Tebogo Mokoena. It's okay.
You understand?
And the president dead.
Yeah, understand. But me, I still stand Umel. With all of that, the fact that she can still say deny. It's a woman standing next to her man.
Kind of reminds me of Thabo Bester.
Yeah,
and the wife,
Nandi.
and Nandi, yes.
Stand next to your man.
Oh, Sana.
Hey,
Yeah.
If you've got a story of how you stood next to your man, and maybe you want to tell me how he shared like you. Maybe he said, baby, let's do a Bonnie and Clyde. Do share on the app. Let us know where you are, how you're listening, and how you're hanging out on a Friday. For now, I will share.
Step into Capello, where every plate is crafted, every drink is a conversation, and every night pulses with energy. Born from family 27 years ago, driven by passion, defined by experience. Come live it with us. Food, passion, people.
What's up, beautiful Mzansi? Welcome to the Mzansi 4x4 Challenge. Now, this is where the boldest drivers and the toughest machines are about to take on some serious terrain. Namhlanje, it's all about the power, precision, control, and some mad driving skills. And trust me, it's about to get wild, baby. Asfabo.
What can I say, people? Today's just another day in the history books for us again. Our numbers just get more and more all the time here at Mzansi Speedway. We've got people from all over South Africa coming today with their 4x4s to compete. We set up new obstacles for them. We dug holes in the ground. We dug holes on the sides. They got 16 hill climbs to climb. And I think it's a day of fun here. It's a day for families to come out and have fun.
I developed the love of the off-road. I was in Richards Bay when I was working at Mtuba, and then I met this convoy of parties, and then I asked, who are these guys? They went off-road. And then I was inspired. I had a 4x2 then. And then I traded in and get a 4x4 Hilux.
Number one,
ekubhemeni the reverse usemncane so kufuneka into yoba uziqaphele into yoba yintoni oyishayo kusasa ubhasobha icuba ubhasobha utshwala neyintombi ke kodwa ngeke sande kakhulu la impilo leyo so ndiyathanda ukuthi ndandingenamoto nam yabo ndaqala ibhizinisi kancane kancane. It's been 22 years now ndisebhizinisini oko ndandizinikezele ndiqala ndingenamoto ndiqhuba amatroli ndizihambela kanzima nokuhlangana nabantu ke abarayithi obabona ukuthi baqhuba babheka phambili nawe ungene emzileni straight so uma ungabe usemncane usesesikolweni nyamezela esikolweni at least ka-standard 10 ngoba into eyenzekayo ngoku ndangikade ndinovalo into yoba eyi makuqhamuka umlungu andikwazi ukuthetha isingisi.
Actually, it's much more scary when you're outside than when you're inside. That's my experience.
Really?
Yes.
What do I have to tell you? You can see it's crazy here.
Step into Capello, where every plate is crafted, every drink is a conversation, and every night pulses with energy. Born from family 27 years ago, driven by passion, defined by experience. Come live it with us. Food, passion, people.
What's up, beautiful Mzansi? Welcome to the Mzansi 4x4 Challenge. Now, this is where the boldest drivers and the toughest machines are about to take on some serious terrain. Namhlanje, it's all about the power, precision, control, and some mad driving skills. And trust me, it's about to get wild, baby. That's my boy.
I'm here, mommy.
What can I say, people? Today's just another day in the history books for us again. Our numbers just get more and more all the time here at Mzansi Speedway. We've got people from all over South Africa coming today with their 4x4s to compete. We set up new obstacles for them. We dug holes in the ground. We dug holes on the sides. They got 16 hill climbs to climb. And I think it's a day of fun here. It's a day for families to come out and have fun.
I developed the love of the off-road. I was in Richards Bay when I was working at Mtuba, and then I met this convoy of parties, and then I asked, who are these guys? They go off-road. And then I was inspired. I had a 4x2 then. And then I traded in and get a 4x4 Hilux. Number one, ekubhemeni the reverse usemncane so kufuneka into yoba uziqaphele into yoba yintoni oyishayo kusasa ubhasobha icuba ubhasobha utshwala neyintombi ke kodwa ngeke sande kakhulu la impilo leyo so ndiyathanda ukuthi ndandingenamoto nam yabo ndaqala ibhizinisi kancane kancane. It's been 22 years now ndisebhizinisini oko ndandizinikezele ndiqala ndingenamoto ndiqhuba amatroli ndizihambela kanzima nokuhlangana nabantu ke abarayithi obabona ukuthi baqhuba babheka phambili nawe ungene emzileni straight so uma ungabe usemncane usesesikolweni nyamezela esikolweni at least ka-standard 10 ngoba into eyenzekayo ngoku ndandikade
Hey, ngifuna eduze kwami. Shela, beautiful you usho kumele uthi ngifuna eduze kwami.
Oh, sana.
Still unpacking amabhantinti ase South Africa. I feel like I should have a segment of just criminal.
Yeah, amabhantinti.
Amabhantinti. Remember we touched base on Emtee and how he was going through the most and that his divorce was finally finalized. Well, last week he was released on 1,000 Rand bail.
What for now?
He violated the protection order.
Oh, why did he do that? Why did he?
I think he might, because I think he was going through a lot, man. He was going through a lot, you know. And I think at some point he was probably like, I need to see my kids, you know, or something of that nature. But he violated a protection order that was filed by his ex-wife.
Hey, you know, with that relationship, I genuinely do feel like it is one of those really toxic relationships, and I really do feel sad for the kids.
Yeah, man, it is. It's so sad. Also, it's so sad because it's so public at the same time. You know, like for something of that nature, you would hope that I mean, there's a lot of families that are going through that.
Yes.
There's a lot of families, but they have, I guess, the protection of dealing with it indoors, you know. But unfortunately for him, it's so public and everyone feels like they have a say.
I mean, with him, I think the reason why he decided to make it public is because of the abuse that was happening in the relationship. And I guess sometimes, you know, when somebody comes out to say, hey, I was abused in this relationship, people don't believe it.
Yeah.
They don't believe. People want to see receipts. And here we don't tolerate abuse. Whether men or women abuse, we don't stand for that.
Okay. Well, last Bantinti story.
Yes.
And this one touched me a bit because, so case ka Warek, DJ Waras. Yeah. It was supposed to be happening this week with the murderers, the accused murderers being Victor Machola and Amindo Pakula. But now it's been postponed again to the 24th of July. And it kind of raised concerns with me, especially with these public figure cases. Our AKA, our Senzo Maiwa, you know, and just in general then going forward to like our justice system. Like, do our cases ever get to anywhere? Because by the time they solve, no one really cares.
No one really cares, to be honest. And also there's so much corruption that goes on there. Do you know that there are cases where they've wrongfully arrested people? And you find somebody going to jail for something that they actually did not do.
And then that family sits there. Because you can't move on as a family, you know? You can't grieve and move on because every month or every 3 months or like years keep like stumbling down, and you have to keep seeing and attending court cases and attending court just to get answers.
You know, I've heard instances where people would say that the police claim that the jails are overcrowded. So there are people that will not get arrested or cases that they will not attend to because they are overcrowded in jail.
So
what do we do?
What do we do? I think we put Groenewald as head of correctional service, and then next to him we put Mkwanas. And then we just let them deal with the system. We just give them 3 years. Just clean house.
You know, talking about this, there's this other page on TikTok of this prisoner. I don't know who this guy is. He never shows his face. But someone once commented and said, please do a vlog one day. And he was like, I can't do a vlog. There's 37 of us in one cell. But he's always posting like the food that he's eating. And he rates the food. He'll say,
so it's not my influencer inside Sun City.
Yes. So if there are like 37 people in one cell, it really does feel like there's a bit of overcrowding there.
And I mean, 37 is just an example. I'm sure there's others where you've got 80, 90 prisoners in one cell.
In one cell.
Ish. Kubuhlungu emhlabeni. In more positive news, SAPS celebrates a Hillbrow constable. Constable that's a 30-year-old in Hillbrow has a PhD. Constable Utoli PhD, 30-year-old Nkandla born police officer, Constable Dr. Lindokuhle Ngcobo.
Oh, Chisa.
Stationed at SAPS Hillbrow in Johannesburg, is drawing attention for his rare combination of academic excellence and frontline policing. So he's serving in the crime prevention unit, right? Where he's involved in monitoring crime hotspots, responding to robbery incidents, and tracking suspects and so forth. But his academic record is extensive. He holds a PhD in policy and development studies, a Master of Social Science in Public Policy, and honors in Public Policy and a Bachelor of Social Science from the University of KZN.
Wow.
2025, he completed his doctorate.
Wow. Now that's what I'm talking about.
We understand.
That's what I'm talking about. We love to see it, and I hope a lot of other cops, are seeing this, and they are encouraged to also go back to school, get education. You don't need to stop where you are.
Yeah.
You don't need to stop at warrant officer level. Go get that education. Go get it.
And what's great about him is he's really encouraging young people to not underlook careers in the SAPS.
Yes.
Right? He's also encouraging innovation and modernizing the system of the SAPS. He wants digital innovation, improved community engagement, and he's just like, he wants research-driven approaches.
Can we get horns for this man? Halala.
Now imagine him with AI and fourth industrial revolution next to Mkwanazi.
Imagine if all our police thoughts like this.
You understand?
Imagine.
Because I had a friend last week, he got pickpocketed. His phone at a Woolies or something got pickpocketed. And he went to his other phone to kind of trace it, right? And he could see his phone moving around, go Hillbrow, into Yeovil and whatnot. He went to a police station. He was like, gents, here's the phone. Like, can we go? Firstly, the other cops were like, chief, this is out of our jurisdiction. Where were you robbed? Waterfall Corner. Please go to the Midrand cops. Number one. He gets to the Midrand cops. They're like, yeah, no, chief, if we get there, we can sit here, but when we get there, it won't be there. It won't lead us directly to the house. And now imagine if Dr. Ngobo's AI and, digital innovation was part of that conversation.
Imagine a country where we have a lot of Mr. Ngobos.
Yeah, I understand.
Just imagine. Life would be so nice.
So nice.
Life would be so nice. There are countries with 0% crime.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, yes. Abo Latvia and Luxembourg and all of those, and Switzerland, and I've read some things where people have left their car keys on top of the car, went into the shop and came back.
Yes, people who have charged their phones at the mall and left them there, and they know that they'll find their phones there.
Try
right
that
there
in
where
South
they left them. You can never dream. You can never dream. You can
Try
never.
that right here in South.
You can never dream.
And
And speaking of that amazing man, television presenter, medical doctor, and a proud trophy husband, Thulizel Mtombeni, Musa Mtombeni, has shared on social media that he is now a qualified neurointerventionist.
Hey!
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Happy Fathers, guys.
Happy Fathers.
Happy Fathers.
While you are focusing on about Jonasi, snabo neuro invention. What?
Yes.
What is that?
It's a brain doctor.
Okay.
So what Mr. Mtombeni does,
Dr. Mtombeni.
Yes, Dr. Mtombeni. He uses minimally invasive image-guided techniques such as catheters and wires to diagnose and treat complex conditions of the brain, head, and neck, and spine.
Sabawelu ba educated.
Yeah.
Kanjalo.
Yeah. I love what Dr. Mtombeni has because I feel like him and his wife give marriage such a good PR.
Yeah. He gives the good guy such a positive, like,
yes.
you know.
Good guys do finish first.
Yeah.
When you find a person that loves you just as much as you love them,
Ish.
oh, bandla.
I wish him and Magesh would be friends. Too soon?
Too soon.
Okay. Okay. Talking about the Polygamist, I do want to give them a shout out.
Mm-hmm.
They are currently number 3 worldwide on Netflix.
Oh.
Come on.
No DNA, just RSA.
Just
dude.
RSA. And then they're number 1 in 16 countries.
Oh, bandla.
Ish. This is history being made
Yes.
for South African content, South African television. And it's so beautiful that it's been done by a story that has so much to teach. You know, it would have been great, but imagine if it was just a gangster movie.
You know what I think? It's amazing to see production houses do extensive research on what they're doing.
Yeah.
It's amazing seeing because each and every department was on point.
I understand.
Each and every department, from the actors, you know, whoever was doing cont was. Do you understand?
To the camera work, each scene was a movie on its own. Like,
everything.
there was no scene that
Everything.
felt like replicated the previous one. Like, you could tell that they spent time in storyboarding each scene. Everything was planned.
Everything was planned. You can tell that it is a high budget series.
Yeah.
It's always amazing, Sana, when people have more than enough food. Catering!
Hey, and when the catering is good, the crew and the cast are happy and they'll give you everything they can. They'll give you everything they can. No, for sure. Shout out to them. And also, you know, for the longest time, our spotlight in South Africa in terms of our stories was always about apartheid. And, you know, now the world trying to see how have we moved forward and stuff like that.
And guns.
And guns and, you know, gangsterism and so forth and so forth. And it's so refreshing to be able to not teach just South Africans, but teach the world. Because that is a global story. That is a global pandemic. There's so many Jonases across the globe.
Yes.
You know, and so the whole world can watch that and see a piece of themselves in that story.
Yes, 100%. Yeah.
I know. Athi sithi shwi kancane, sithathe ikhefu, sithole cool drink, sivala ama laptop. If you still need to go back and convince your boss, hey boss, ziyabuya laphayana. Pocket radio.
Yeah.
Laptop.
Ziyawa. Going down.
I need to hang out with them because you know what? We're not here for a long time.
We're just here for a good time.
Yeah, sure.
Shout out to Polygamist Radio live and back to the city. Exit.
The competition, yes! 2013. 2013. So from 2013 until namhlanje, sesegu back to the city. So ifana nomzali nje kithi.
And let me tell you, from the moment I stepped out of the car, the energy, you could feel it from outside, or it's going down in there.
People are in the rain right now. That shows you the love for music, isn't it?
Like I need a little bit of hip hop to make me spend all the cash and all the rent money.
Hip hop is still alive, you know what I mean? But you know, I had to come with the bangers. I have my boy Words, made sure that we curate it according to their vibe.
Here's the thing about hip hop, like you can get Drake, you can get whatever, but when you bring in the person we didn't realize we needed.
Yeah.
But when he lands, nigga, new baby Esco, I'm in.
We don't have a lot of these, so we have to appreciate every moment of these things. So every person in the crowd, I appreciate them so much because like we don't see you everywhere at other gigs we go to, you know?
The one thing that's dope about hip-hop is that it's a universal language, you know what I mean? It's a universal music. It's the youngest music genre, at least globally.
Yeah.
But in terms of impact of culture, of black people, it's always represented. Therefore, if you do hip-hop in Mozambique, you can connect with me in Sauda. And if you do hip-hop in Senegal or in Dubai or wherever, you know, hip-hop is a language that just speaks to itself. And that's what I think, that's what I've always tried to tap into, is the human being. And if the human being fucks with hip-hop, then we'll find a way to kind of connect one way or the other, you know?
Back to the city. Yeah. Ngithola lana sipush focus. Uyangithola wena guys. Go support na uthole ngakho ibhokadi. Khosa bathakade. Ay!
I mean, love this shit. The merch is merching. Bogart Radio, check them out. Beat.
Shout out to Bogart Radio and shout out to Back to the City.
TK saying, how do you feel? Ish, we lost a legend. Yeah, we lost a legend. Do you know, funny, let me tell you a funny thing about this song. I never used to know what the lyrics were. I was literally probably about 4 or 5 years ago old when I knew the lyrics. I used to say, Mountain Mafia. That was me.
Oh,
Mountain
you shouldn't
Mafia,
have told me
Fio.
that. I would call you Mountain Mafia.
But
That is so
don't you have
cute.
those songs where you like
Yes.
you've been watching the lyrics for years? Ish. Anyway, last but not least, in terms of the news of this week, Cupcake has done us good. He's a present father. He's shown that he's a present father. So this is my Father's Day gift to him. I want to do a shout out to him.
What did it do, first and foremost?
Cupcake addressed the nation, and he says the country is moving away from training for certificates.
And what are we doing now?
He says instead they'll be building a system where young people will study while gaining work experience.
Perfect. Kind of like a college, TVET college.
Yeah, I think
that's what happens there.
For sure. I think also we've had the issue of, you go apply for work.
And they say 5 years experience.
And then you're like, how?
Yeah.
I've got a cum laude. I'm a summa cum laude. I'm on the dean's list.
Yes, we get it. We see it. But we need experience. Get out of here.
Get out of here,
Get
man.
out of here.
Well, shout out to you, Cupcake. Shout out. We see the changes you're doing. And as in a Cupcake, sometimes I always feel he got the country at such a terrible time. I feel like there's a lot of things Cupcake has done that we can give him a shout out for, but he got it at such a detrimental time, like COVID-19, what. Like some of the things he is doing, they're flying under the radar. Some of the work he's done with Abu Briggs, and expanding our trade and that kind of our international relations. They've kind of flown under the radar. I'm still praising him for now, for the good things.
Okay.
Ish. Anyway, that's it for the week. We've had a blockbuster of a week as a South Africa. But for now, I do want to give a shout out to the fathers out there. For the second hour, we're going to focus a bit to the fathers out there. Give them their time, And I want to take a trip down South Africa's industry. Shout out some of the fathers who's been doing amazing work, and maybe they've passed on the baton to say, my son, here, the spotlight is on you now, right? Okay, so I'm going to unpack some of them.
Yes.
Okay, are you ready with me? Are you ready for Rosa? All right. Firstly on my list, I've got Atandwa Kani, not John Kani. Right. This is our Black Panthers.
Yes.
King T'Challa. They've gone to the world and they've presented his Xhosa on Marvel films, on Black Panther, and they've said, this is our identity as South Africa, Wakanda forever, here we are. And John Kani, apart from being a global icon, he said, my son, here you go, let me put you on as well. I worked so hard so that you can be on my shoulders.
That's the whole point.
We understand. Atandwa is now self-proclaimed Prince of Theatre in South Africa.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. And you know what? He's gone on to prove himself. And some of the people out there in the industry still call him the Prince of Theatre. So shout out to Atandwa and John Kani. Next on my list is a guest we had not so long ago, Uphila Madlingozi, with his father Uringo, the king of Afro pop. Madlingos.
Oh, that's Sana. He shaped so many of our childhoods.
And you know what? For some reason, I think he might have been with Jonas of
you
our mothers. So? Because our mothers were crushing. He was our mothers and our aunts' crushes back in the day. He
was the epitome of black men.
Oh,
Asha.
I think Tyler Perry could have used some of his music.
Yeah.
For sure. And I think for him, he was like, listen, let me pass the baton to you, my son. Uphila has gone on to be an actor, a household name by himself, an actor and a musician. And man, he's graced our screens with shows like Intersections, Gqeberha the Empire, Sikizi, and many more. So shout out to the Madlingos family.
Shout out.
The next on my list is an actress, I would like to think. Yes, an actress on Blood and Water. Ukhosi Ngema.
Oh, yes.
And that was her breakthrough character, Ukhosi Ngema. And Blood and Water has taken her to global platforms, having also gone on to a show called Elite on Netflix, which is overseas in America. So Ukhosi Ngema is the daughter of the living legend in the acting space, Umangaliso Ngema.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. And she's a brilliant thespian.
Brilliant actress. So shout out to them. Shout out to the family, keeping it in the family. Also, the mother as well is also an actress.
Oh,
so
wow.
the family of thespians.
Family of talent.
Listen, I can imagine in the house. Go put your things in your room. Why are your dishes? No, Dad. Mangaliso, why are you shouting at my daughter? No, I told the child to go put the dishes in the sink.
Oh, yes. Happy Friday. Good people, happy Friday.
Oh, man. Moving on to that, we've had Primo.
Oh, yes.
Primo has been doing amazing work, moving from being just a content creator. He was one of the first people to really break through with content creation, a brand association.
Amazing skits.
Amazing
The best
skits,
of
you
the
know.
best.
Yeah. I mean, Primo was doing skits with Abu Tafaya, Abu Flash, you know. So they were definitely in the forefront of digital creation and just innovation in the digital space. And he is the son of the legend. Lucas.
Dr. Lucas.
Listen, a man who's got a statue in England.
Yeah.
Leeds United, he's got a whole side of a stadium named after him. There's a beer in England.
Sure.
Ka Lucas Radebe.
Yeah, what a superhero. But yeah.
There's actually some English people that have gone on to name their kids after him.
No.
Come on. What kind of legacy is that?
Oh, no, dear. No, dear.
No,
Just
dear.
RSA, my
You
guy,
know-
just RSA. And what I really love about Primo's journey is that people didn't know he was
They
Lucas
didn't know.
Radebe's son. They didn't know. That's how talented that guy is.
Yeah, he climbed the ranks without
his dad,
you know, putting it in the forefront
Yes.
and saying, yo, my dad is.
People found out like not so long ago.
Found his own path,
Yes.
did his own thing, you know. So shout out to him, man. Shout out to Primo and shout out to Lucas Radebe.
Shout out.
Going back to the acting space, beautiful actress, beautiful lady, going by the name of Khaya Sang Noche, known as Umampo on House of Zwide.
Yes.
She was also on The Wife.
As Naledi.
As Naledi.
Yes.
You know, so shout out to her. And she is the daughter of a legend. I don't know if, I think it might have been before your time. Tugu Tugu Selima Tunzi.
I remember Selima Tunzi.
There was a bold yellow bone man who was the crush of our mothers and sisters and and aunts. Barigu Dosto.
I don't remember.
That Dosto. Bold, had a bit of a stash going on.
Maybe I know the face.
Maybe you know the face. Well, if you maybe know the face, check it out. It's there on the page right there. Maybe it's right here next to me. Maybe it's down here on the screen. Who knows? But it's right there. Dosto, he is a legend, presenting legend. And him too was also like, Ngwanes Tswara. Do the right things. Here's an industry. Go in. So shout out to them. And also what I like about Khai Sang, she didn't say, yes, my dad is in the industry as a presenter. Let me also be a presenter. She was like, this is what resonates with me. Let me be a thespian. And she went and she's doing amazing work. So shout out to her.
Shout outs.
Going back to the music industry, the pipes do not stay just in one generation here. Johnny Clegg and Jesse Clegg.
How?
Ish. This is now a living legend. This is someone, Johnny Clegg is someone who's performed with the likes of Lady Smith, Black Mambazo, Abo Mango Groove.
Oh, yes.
This man has performed in Date Nelson's concert for 664 concerts. This man has graced international stages, performed Gabo White House, you know, performed for the Queen, Johnny Clegg, and has gone on to pass on the baton to Jesse Clegg, who's now topping charts globally.
Oh, amazing.
You know, Johnny Clegg also, what was amazing about him, and he became quite an icon, a cultural icon, is that he embraced the Zulu culture. He was a why perform English special nani.
And you know we love that.
You know, as us as
we
South
love
Africans,
that.
we'll give you your flowers.
We are a rainbow nation also.
Of course.
It's always nice to see a person of a different race embracing another race.
Yeah,
It's amazing.
yeah, for sure. And what I like about this passing of the baton, he didn't just say, here are my pipes, here are the vocals. He said, this is also the culture I've embraced. This is the identity of me as a South African. So he passed on the culture and the lessons as well. And Jesse is also embracing that culture. He's immersing himself and collaborating with different musicians across different cultures.
Oh, we love that.
So that's amazing, man. That's amazing. Still within the music industry. Sakalavuma, Sakalavuma, So Sizan Niza is the son of music pioneer, music mogul, TK Niza,
Yes.
the man behind TS Records with DJ Sbu. This man gave us Mzeke Zeke.
Oh.
This man gave us Abo Brown Dash,
Oh.
gave us Abo Bricks, gave us Abo DJ Clio. TK, is one of the pioneers of Ikwaito.
Kwaito.
One of the people that grew the sound of Ikwaito.
Yes.
And interesting fact, he says when he's being interviewed, he always knew his son was special when his son was born with 6 fingers. Caesar was born with 6 fingers.
Just like Sfiso Ngwane.
Just like Sfiso Ngwane. And he says he knew that here lives a gem. And Caesar didn't disappoint. He went on to do his thing.
Oh, amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah, and his mother is of course
the great Nhlanhla.
Yes.
Hey, what a family, man.
Yeah.
What a family. And you can see it, man, on social media. They're very supportive.
They're very supportive.
They stand behind him. And that's what you want as a family. And also as a father or as a mother, when you're working so hard to leave a legacy behind, you want to be proud when your child is there. You want to be on the sidelines supporting him. And you're hoping that your child will do even more than
Even
you've
better,
done.
yes.
So shout out to the Nziza family.
Oh.
Talking about families that are still out there supporting each other. So Mizi Mhlongo and Bahumi.
Yes.
Bahumi is becoming a phenomenal name in terms of the acting space. She's gone on to perform in the Lebu Matosa BET series. She's gone on to perform on other Netflix films. She's becoming a household name in this acting space. And Somizi is there loud and proud.
Oh, yes.
And what I like about this is that people on social media were giving backlash. Saying, Aibo Somizi, Bahumi is there because of who her father is.
That's what's supposed to happen, not supposed to happen.
Somizi said that loud and proud.
Yes.
This is what I worked for.
Exactly.
Abo Rupert did it.
Yes.
Abo Ackerman did it.
What's the point of
Abo
you being
Oppenheimer
successful?
You understand?
What's the point?
Kanti, what am I working for?
Exactly. And not forgetting Uguti, she's a child or daughter to Parisa Madisa Kwani.
Amazing, phenomenal thespian in her own right, So and it's a lineage and a family of thespian. What were you expecting?
Oh, granddaughter to Mshefane. Do you remember Mshefane?
Mama Meritwala.
Oh.
Now you want her to be a quantity surveyor. What do you mean?
No.
It's not gonna work like that.
No.
Shifting things a little bit, taking it to sport. The legend Makayi Ntini gave birth to a son, Utando Ntini, who went on to play for domestic franchises, the Titans and the Dolphins, but also went on to play for the national cricket team under 19 and under 20.
Oh, wow.
Unfortunately for his journey, he went on to face what his father was infamously known for fighting, which was racism within the Cricket SA fraternity. He also went on to experience the same thing. But what I like about this is that the father stood there and was proud and supported him. He didn't turn around and say, "No, Mchana, you guys have it better now." And that's a downfall of a lot of fathers in our industry, where they or in general, fathers turn around and say, "Mchana, do not argue. We had it even worse before your time. Just do the work, put your head down and do the work."
No, doesn't work like that anymore. It shouldn't work like that.
Shouldn't work like that. So shout out to the Ntini family for doing it right. Another content creator who went on to do amazing things. We are now discovering that this guy is multi-talented. Robot boy.
Robot. Nani pakari.
Which one is this one? Robot boy, musician, drummer, presenter, dancer.
Multifaceted. Multi-talented.
Ice skater. He probably can do what I'm doing right now.
No DNA, just RSA.
Just RSA. Well, he is the son of the great living legend Mzwaki Mbuli, who's a poet, who is an author, a storyteller. When I think South African poetry in the days, you know, those when people mimic poetry in the days where they're like, my Africa, Africa.
Yeah.
That is the kind of icon that he is.
Yeah.
You know, this gentleman became a very close friend of Nelson Mandela. He became the voice of Africa at some point. He was the poetry, the person that told our story through poetry. So shout out to him, and he's a living legend. And he passed on this baton to Robot Boy. And he didn't box Robot Boy.
Yes.
You know, he was able to give Robot Boy a life where he could play drums.
Wings to fly.
Wings to fly. You know, he is also the creative director for Imo Fire, Robot Boy. Listen, he's not just in front.
I Mr. Robo.
Hey.
Ow.
Hey. Another father who broke barriers is Black Coffee.
Oh yes, Mr. Coffee Man.
Yeah, understand. And I like it how our South African women always say, we like black coffee like we like our man.
Hey,
and handsome.
Hey,
you understand?
Hey.
He gave birth to a son called Esona, who is now becoming a global sensation in terms of DJing. But apart from that, he didn't say, my son, I'm going to give you DJing skills.
Yes.
He said, my son, I'm going to make you a managing director or CEO of some of my companies.
Wow.
I don't want you to just learn how to DJ and be an entertainer. I want you to learn the business behind it.
Man, let's talk about black excellence, man.
I
love to see it.
Because we've been seeing it with Abo TI, Abo DD. They've got their kids running businesses.
Yes.
You know, we've seen it with Abo Blue Ivy. Abo Blue Ivy are executive producers of albums. Blue Ivy has royalties. She was 2 years old. She had royalties coming in.
I feel like, you know what, if you're not working hard for your kids to have it easy, then what are you doing? What's the point of what you're doing? What's the point of waking up every morning and hustling?
No, I'm with you. Last but not least, I told you most last time, I'm a megasi. I don't even know how to put it, man.
No, we can feel it.
You know?
We can feel it.
Every day when I win, I wake up and I'm doing a victory lap. And then I'm like, let me congratulate you. Because I know the world is yours.
Oh, yes.
Because one day I'll be that fella in Versace.
Okay.
And then I will run, Josie.
Okay, sir. Okay.
The last shout out goes to RIP, aka Keenan Forbes. He passed on the baton to Cairo, and he did it in front of us.
Yes.
He was like, here's my daughter, you will take her, you will receive her, and I will create a superstar out of her. Cairo is now becoming a global icon.
Oh, yes.
She's gone on to win the Nickelodeon Award for Kid of the Year. She's won Kids' Choice Awards.
It's all nana.
And shout out to the mom as well, DJ Zintle.
Yes.
She's one of the ambassadors for Era by DJ Zintle. She didn't stop there. She put her behind and made her director of companies.
This is what we're talking about.
Black excellence.
Black excellence.
Well, if you want to do a shout out to your dad, and maybe you've got a story to share, maybe your dad left you ilifa of a funeral parlor. And you are out there burying our loved ones. Share your story. Let us know. Maybe you took your dad's spaza and you now made it a supermarket. You know, share the story, share the love. Let us know where you're from. Send a shout out to your dad, man, because that's what it's all about this weekend. For now, artist Shri Langane. We're still hanging out. We're not here for a long time. We're just here for a good time.
Shout out to Bogart Radio, live and back to the city. Exit.
Winner, it's 10K challenge.
The competition, yes!
2013. So from 2013 until namhlanje, back to the city. So
and let me tell you, from the moment I stepped out of the car, the energy, you could feel it from outside already. It's going down in there.
People are in the rain right now. That shows you the love for music, isn't it?
Like I need a little bit of hip hop to make me spend all the cash and all the rent money.
Hip hop is still alive, you know what I mean? But you know, I had to come with the bangers. I have my boy Words. Made sure that we curate it according to their vibe.
Here's the thing about hip hop, like you can get Drake, you can get whatever, but when you bring in the person we didn't realize we needed. Yeah. But when he lands, nigga, do baby Esco? Amen.
We don't have a lot of these, so we have to appreciate every moment of these things. So every person in the crowd, I appreciate them so much because like we don't see you everywhere at other gigs we go to, you know?
The one thing that's dope about hip-hop is that it's a universal language, you know what I mean? It's a universal music. It's the youngest music genre, at least globally. Yeah. But in terms of impact of culture, of black people, it's always represented. Therefore, if you do hip-hop in Mozambique, you can connect with me in Sauda. And if you do hip-hop in Senegal or in Dubai or wherever, you know, hip-hop is a language that just speaks to itself. And that's what I think, that's what I've always tried to tap into, is the human being. And if the human being fucks with hip-hop, then we'll find a way to kind of connect one way or the other, you know?
Back to the city. Yeah. Young told, let us push it focus. Young told when I gas, go support and I will tell you I Cost of a target.
I mean, love this shit. The merch is merching. Bogart Radio, check them out. Beat.
Shout out to Bogart Radio and shout out to Back to the City.
People that keeps on giving, hey? Like when KO comes out, you must know it's a banger.
Yes, 100%.
Hey, man.
He's also keeping up with the times.
Yeah. He's got something coming out, or it's already out with the Scots Mapuma as well.
can't wait to hear it. I can't wait to hear it.
Shout out. That is UKO is sitting Uksete with Young Stana and with Blackie. While we on that, let me set you Uksete Nami because Hard Rock Cafe Johannesburg have an exciting FIFA World Cup campaign that they're currently running in partnership with Coca-Cola. Throughout the tournament, we are transforming Hard Rock Cafe Johannesburg into a premier match watching destination, broadcasting all the action live on our big screens in a vibrant and fan-focused atmosphere. And as part of the campaign, guests can purchase our bacon and rib burger and a Coca-Cola combo for $1.99. Just $1.99.
Bandla.
Two klipanyana. Ish. And when you do that, you can automatically stand a chance to win exciting prizes. Listen here. Including a private final match viewing experience for 10 friends valued at 10,000 rand.
Just for spending $1.99.
Just $1.99.
Just for spending
10,000.
What a time to be a Bogart radio listener, man.
Hey,
What a
listen.
time.
Shout out to Hard Rock Cafe. Shout out to Coca-Cola. And let's just go out there, man, and enjoy the World Cup, the experience. Don't say we don't do nice things for you guys, man, because yay. It's nice to be here.
It's very nice to be here.
While I'm on that, I'm still the gift that keeps on giving. I've got one more.
No.
Hey, when? Hey, you get a gift, everybody gets a gift. Well, are you looking for an excuse to spoil yourself? Well, Bogart Radio and Capello are giving you the chance to win 1,000 Rand Capello voucher every month. I don't think you heard me. 1,000 Rand Capello voucher every month. Well, here's how you can enter. Download the Bogart Radio app, head over to the Win With Us tab, and enter the keyword Capello. It's that simple.
That's simple.
That's simple. Ilula.
You don't even pay $1.99. You don't even pay 50 Rand. You don't.
You just download the app. Then you go to Win With Us. It's there. The tab is there. Win With Us.
You know what I think a person can do? Nah? You take your $1.99, you go spend it, and then after spending that $1.99, whilst you're there, you just type Capello so you can get another meal.
Yeah, I understand. Well, the competition runs from 19 June until the 30th of October, and we'll be announcing one lucky winner at the end of every month. The voucher can be used at any participating Capella restaurant nationwide. So whether you're craving lunch, dinner, or just a great meal with friends, we've got you covered. Download the app, enter today, and you could be our next winner.
What a time to be a
Saman, Sabawel.
Like,
you know,
remember
remember I spoke about Pitful Yoon, no Mel, a shell. I said, let me be your body and Clyde.
Yes.
This is another way. You can say, let me shell you, and then let me take you out to Capello with my 1,000 Rand voucher.
Amazing.
We understand.
Amazing. Ube mureki.
You know, swiping knowing that even if the card is on zero, kita kupa Capello voucher.
Oh, yes.
I understand.
Oh, yes.
Oh, it's so nice to be here. Well, let's jump to the topic of today. Let's check out this video.
Fathers that we have right now. Yeah. Yo, man, shout out to all the fathers out there, man.
Oh, thank you, bro.
Yo, man, like every guy that I know that's got a kid loves their kid, bro.
Oh, yeah, true.
Like everybody,
So
like
there's no more denying kids.
None, bro.
No one is denying their
Like
child
our
now.
generation, we really are there for our kids, bro.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's
Like when I go pick up my kid at school, like niggas are there, bro.
Yeah.
Like, niggas are pulling up, bro.
Yeah.
Oh man, are we not just celebrating our fathers? Our fathers.
Yeah.
And you know what I liked about what Mac G said? Like, it's not just present financially. You know, we grew up in those systems. You know, our fathers were present financially. But going off to go drop off your child, it's as simple as dropping off your child at school. You know? And being present and just being present emotionally. You can't buy that, man.
You can't buy it.
I grew up, like I said last time, my dad was there, you know, financially, and he did the things. But just like, there was that emotional connection. Like, you would go play a rugby game or a hockey game, and you'd hear the white folks, the dads are shouting there, go, 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 Steve, go, Steve, run, Steve. And then you just look around when you grab the ball, you're hoping to hear just the go Ayanda, you know, and it was never there, you know, but we are growing to become those fathers, and in this time and age. But now the risk with that, and this is what I want to unpack with you, is what does fatherhood look like in this day and age? Right. What does it mean to be a present father? Because also we must remember, we come from a generation where we created our fathers based on people we had in our communities. You know, you created this custom-made father figure. You would take something from the pastor, something from your teacher, utasbuda emakoneni, you know, your uncle, your drunk uncle, and then you start patching and creating this father figure. And not all the things you're taking might be fruitful.
Yes.
You know, maybe you are learning, man, my uncle does this. Whenever there's a situation at home, I can arrive drunk and they'll forgive me. You know, I can come in here and cause a scene. They'll forgive me. Oh, Mfundisi, oh, he preaches, but behind closed doors he's having affairs. I can take something like that. If he can do it, so can I. So you start creating this model of a father figure. And then you become a father, and then you expect it to be a positive present father. How? How? So what does fatherhood look like in this day and age?
Fatherhood in this day and age looks like men who are healing themselves through being a father, doing things that they've never experienced with their own fathers, with their own uncles, whoever was a father figure to them. I feel like men are redefining what it means to not only be a father, but to be a man as well, to be a husband. And I
want to give you flowers for that.
Yeah, I love it for us. You see fathers doing chores. You see fathers partaking in literally everything. Now fathers are not some monsters that come home late and they get served and then they go to sleep, and by the time you wake up in the morning, he is not there. Fathers are present. Fathers
I'm with
are
you.
present.
I'm with you.
And we love to see that.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. And now the thing is, with being present, so we had nothing to model it on. Right? So we are finding our feet, we are discovering it.
Yes.
As a society, how patient are we with men and fathers? Because I want to throw this to you, right? For the longest time, we were fighting for imbokoto, woman independence, a strong woman, right? And while we were doing that and encouraging women to be independent and strong, we didn't give time, or we forgot to teach men how to nurture, how to be passive, how to be a feather, right? Now that we've given the woman the empowerment, now we're turning around to say, "Hi, men, be nurturing." Shouldn't we also give the same time and the same grace? Because now we're expecting them to already be experienced nurturers, experienced present fathers. So there's no room for mistake. Are we as a society, are we patient enough?
We're not. There's this question that I always ask musicians that come over to the studio that are male. I always ask if they think the society is doing enough for a boy child. And it all starts at home.
Yeah.
It all starts at home. If you want to raise a man that is multifaceted, a man that is able to express themselves, a man that is emotional, you want a man that is thoughtful, but in his thoughtfulness he's also able to lead. He's also able to ask for help whenever he needs one. You build that at home.
At home.
You build that. There's no other place, because yonke into iqala ekhaya. Iqala ekhaya. And unfortunately, back in the days, the system was made for men. And now that the boy child is falling behind, then it's what can we do? But there are not even enough programs to help nurture a boy child, programs to say, take a boy child to work. You know, this is how men think, or as a real man, this is what you do, this is how you treat a lady, this is how you do 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
So it all starts at home.
And how do you think the effects of wanting indoda must, you wanting a strong man who should lead, but then at the same time, to be a present father, there's a lot of vulnerability you need to open to. There's a lot of passiveness and a softness you need to have as a person, right? For example, I look at the comparisons on, not to go to Polygamist again, but comparison of Jonas Nomakesh. Jonas is a man's man, right? Bad boy. Makesh, good guy, good father. Jonas being a man's man, the effects of that is not being a present father, right? So which way should a man lean towards? Because finding that balance is not an easy thing. And that's where I'm asking the patience from. So which way should a man lead with?
I really do not think there's a manual to how to be a father or how to be a man. Be who you needed when you were growing up. Be that person, because the sad part is with the society wanting a strong man, a man that doesn't cry, that leads to us having high suicidal rates.
Yeah.
This is why you find people committing suicide, because they have nowhere to run to, or that's how they feel, because indoda aikad, which doesn't make sense because we're all human.
Yeah. I like that you brought up that statement. You know, that statement is such a long-standing African proverb.
Yes.
But over time, just like any other thing, it becomes shortened, it becomes modernized, it becomes altered. Redefined. That statement, it indoda aikali, the origin is actually indoda aikali ikhalele zinhliziyo kuphela.
Ifela
ngaphakathi. Eish. Let us know what you think fatherhood is. Let us know. Share your story. Maybe you've got a formula to this thing. I don't know. Maybe you saying present fathers should be this way and that way. 1, 2, 3 formation 4, 3, 3. Let us know. Be the Hugo Bros of our fatherhood. Our app is open. Shout out to T saying I'm a big mega fan. Those dope bars, my brother. Shout out to UT for letting us know. We're also coming live from all Bogart Men stores nationwide. We are on the app. Download it. Let us know where you're hanging out from. It's a Friday.
It's a
Kick
Friday.
it back. Vala my laptop. This is my Father's Day gift to you. Issue.
When the city's asleep, before the grind gets going.
Cheers, bro. Thanks, mama.
We already moving. Flipping switches, turning rooms into world stages. We don't crack under pressure. We crush it. We lock in and dollar what we must. From beats on stage in the spotlight to face beats in the close-up.
And there we go, guys.
Ooh, I like that.
Making every shot count. Cause the 9 to 5 is just the start. Noma kanjani. We move. We level up. When the beat drops, we get up. Namaje. Cause when the get up meets the go, anything is possible. When the city's asleep, before the grind gets going,
Cheers, bro. Thanks, mama.
we already moving. Flipping switches, turning rooms into world stages. We don't crack under pressure. We crush it. We lock in and dollar what we must. From beats on stage in the spotlight to face beats in the close-up.
And there we go, guys.
Ooh, I like that.
Making every shot count. Cause the 9 to 5 is just the start. Noma kanjani. We move. We level up. When the beat drops, we get up. Namaje. Cause when the get up meets the go, anything is possible. When the city's asleep, before the grind gets going.
Looking for an excuse to spoil yourself? Well, Bogart Radio and Capello are giving you the chance to win 1,000 Rand Capello voucher every month. Here's how to enter. Download the Bogart Radio app, head over to the Win With Us tab, and enter the keyword Capello. It's that simple. The competition runs from the 19th of June until the 30th of October 2026, and we'll be announcing one lucky winner at the end of every month. The voucher can be used at any participating Capello restaurants nationwide. So whether you're craving lunch, dinner, or just a great meal with friends, we've got you covered. Download the app and enter today, and you could be our next winner.
Every man deserves a view framed by excellence. See the world in luxury with the Bogart Man sunglasses. Made for confidence, built for distinction. And now you can win a pair of your own. Just follow @BogartManOfficial on all platforms. Post your Bogart-inspired look that needs a pair of Bogart Man shades and tag us, because true style doesn't shout, it speaks quietly with power. Bogart Man, enough said. T's and C's apply.
Yo, nizwile. We're giving things away. Singabo Father Christmas.
Oh,
like
yes.
Kaya.
Oh,
Issue.
yes.
Yeah, go around, man. Download the app. Go join us. Do send your keyword Capello to the Win With Us tab on the app, and you could be walking away with 1,000 Rand Capello voucher.
How amazing is that?
Lalela. Kumnandila.
Yeah.
Talking about the app, of course, stick with us. Give us a shout out. And right about now, I want to read Upal saying, shout out to the present fathers out there. Fridays are always a vibe listening to you guys. Sure, I love it when you hang out with us. Thank you, siyabonga. That was Judy J and Oscar Mbol saying Love Theory. There's a South African house right now. It's doing the things, man, even globally, nationwide. I was seeing a post where someone was saying we are not recognizing the big shift that's happening. Currently, we've got Ushimza, Black Coffee, and Major League DJs currently having residency for 5 months in
Flying
Ibiza.
our flag so high. So high.
No DNA.
Just RSA.
Just RSA. Issue. Okay, we are talking about fatherhood and what it looks like in this day and age. And if you've got comments or something, Yana, do let us know what you think about fatherhood. I want to touch on something here, a challenge about present fathers. You know, a lot of the times you get fathers that have maybe made mistakes in the past. Yeah, well, fathers who, let's say, maybe got criminal records, or history of abuse, or maybe a history of drinking too much, or whatever it may be, right? They've crossed the line at some point. But their soft spot is their children, you know, and they are fighting. They're like, whatever. I just want to be present in my kid's life.
I just want to see my kid.
I just want to see my kid, you know. What would you suggest, or how would you advise a father in that situation? What steps would he take in order to be given that opportunity to be a present father?
For you to father fully, you need to work on yourself first. So go get help when you need it, or if you need it. Go get help. Go get advice. And be patient enough to know that maybe the mother of your kids won't easily accept your story.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You need to work hard. You need to work on yourself.
And what about situations where maybe it didn't work out between the mom and the dad? Because a lot of the times you get parents fighting the relationship or the breakup through the child, through the access of the child. You're not going to see this child, blah, blah, blah. And you can see deep down, this is not about the child anymore.
Yes.
How do you advise fathers who want to be present to approach that kind of situation?
The only way, unfortunately, to salvage that situation is court.
Nah.
It is only through court, unfortunately, because at times, even when you get your elders in the family to sit down, there's never really a proper solution that is best for both parties. So for those kind of situations that you most definitely do.
There'll always be that one that they lean more towards,
lean more
this one story that they understand more than the other.
100%.
No, I totally get you. And going to court does give a bit of structure.
It does.
It gives a bit of structure. It gives also allows the child to have structure, so that the child knows that, every Friday I'm seeing my dad, which gives him also something to look forward to, something to get used to, and also kind of forces the father to also be like, I fought for this, so I need to show up.
I need to be responsible.
I need to be responsible. If this is what I really want, then I need to be responsible. My question with that, though, and kind of a challenge that I have is, how does that rigidness of a structure affect the child, right? Because as a child, you're oblivious to that our parents were fighting or our parents doing it. Yeah, you can kind of see that there's something, 1 + 1 here is not 2, right? But also as a child, there are days where you wish, I wish my dad and mom could be in one space. And just feel that environment of a present mom and a present dad. How do we make sure that co-parenting becomes healthy, and doesn't get to the point of having to bring in the legal system?
It is up to both parents. To be honest, it is up to both parents because, I feel like growing up, elders used to have this notion that you're still young, you don't understand, you don't see. Meanwhile, you see, and some of those things end up damaging your kid. So you don't want that for your child. So if you don't want that for your child, then it's up to the two of you to try find a way to make it work for the child. If it means that you guys, you just say, I'm going to drop the child in 15 minutes, please open the gate. And then you stand outside, the gate opens and then it closes and then you leave. You don't have to interact that much with the father or the mother if it has nothing to do with the child. And I think it's also you mentioning that the kid children are now aware. I also want to touch on us allowing, in terms of our parenting styles, allow the child to be vocal, allow the child to think by themselves. Very important.
There's a moment, I think about 2 years back, a friend of mine visited me with his daughters, and the child was trying to put on YouTube on the TV. She was probably about 4, 5. She was putting on YouTube, and I jumped up to go assist the child, and he stopped me. He's like, no, let her figure it out on herself. Let her make mistakes. Let her, press all the buttons, and let her figure it out herself. And I sat there and I thought, this is so true. Allow them. If a child at some point is being loud, as parents, a child is maybe sitting there and is making a noise, la 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 la, and we always like, "Hama nerves, wena." Allow the child to be vocal.
100%.
You do not know. You might be diminishing a child who's finding his voice. Maybe they could be a radio DJ at some point.
Adding on to what you're saying, I think it is important for parents to not badmouth the other
in front
of a child.
Yeah.
Or not even in front of a child. They shouldn't paint a bad picture of the father. Why do people do that?
But it goes back to what I was saying, fighting the relationship using the child.
It is so sad to see.
It's very toxic.
It is so sad to see.
Yeah.
And it's not right.
Ish. Yeah, man, it's so sad. I mean, parenting styles are so enormous and so diverse and so like you said, there's no formula to it.
Yes.
You can keep unpacking layers and layers and layers and layers. And one thing I really want to touch on is how the disciplining of children. You know, we grew up, you know, with fathers or and when I say we, I do not specifically say me, I'm just saying in general, we grew up with fathers who would say, "Awena phakama yekukhala."
Yes.
Yini inkinga yakho? Uyabo? Or yeah, when you fall, they'll be like, no, boys will be boys. It's fine,
Sana,
uzawuqina.
when you get bitten outside, they'll tell you, go back.
Go back.
Don't cry. Go
cry,
back.
yeah, go back.
Go make that person
Go
cry.
Make them cry as well. You know, what do you think that looks like in this day and age? Because we've seen that has given us a result of domestic violence. Because those people that we raised like that are today in prison for GBV.
Yes.
You know, both genders. I'm not isolating genders.
Yes.
So what do you think how should we be disciplining right now? Because in the same breath, you look at school kids and you're like, corporal punishment would be stopping the kids from fighting with teachers.
Yes. There have been so many of those cases where you find a learner stabbing a teacher.
You know? So you're like, back in the days, I had a teacher who would hit me here with the board dust.
Yes.
I knew there's no way I'm slapping my teacher, you know? But now the result of that is GBV.
Hey, you know what? Growing up, we used to respect everyone. You know, respect was a must. Wawukhuliswa umphakathi as a child.
Yeah.
You know, you wouldn't stand at a corner with a boy because
Umagazbani
might see you.
Yeah.
And best believe they will discipline you. They will shapa you with the belt.
Yeah.
And they will take you to your mom and tell your mom what you did. And your mom will shapa you with the belt again.
Yeah. There's actually a video that was trending where he saw a boy standing with school kids.
Yes.
Standing by the bus stop. And they were shilling. He got out the car with the shambok and he was like, Ninzani la.
Yes.
Yile ninza. Yile nifunde epi.
Yes.
You know, we grew up in that kind of world. Yeah, for sure.
And it is a bit unfortunate how the world has turned, because I feel like back in the day, people wouldn't groom kids in the society's eyes while everyone is watching.
Yeah.
They would never.
Yeah.
They would never. So now kids do what they want. There's a child that was trending on social media. She got impregnated by a pastor.
Ish.
Yeah.
Ish.
Yeah.
So
I think you do whatever works for you as a parent. I mean, we've been saying that there's no manual to this thing. So parent in a way that works for you. You know, we've seen parents who don't beat their children, and their children have turned out to be successful. Others have turned out not to be that successful, to a point where people have to call it tate muloto.
Yeah.
Now kids they have to be taken to disciplinary camps.
Yeah.
You know, so I think it really depends on the kind of person you are and the kind of person your child is and the kind of person you want your child to become in the future. Personally, kwami, ibhande ngizolifaka. Yeah.
And I think it starts with how you communicate with your child.
Yes.
Because the way you communicate with your child will determine whether or not you keep it bandi or not.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Growing up, Sana, you would know that one look from your mom. I'm doing the wrong things now. I'm doing the wrong things. So I feel like, whatever works for you as a parent, do it.
Whatever works for you as a parent, do it, because this thing, I understand. That brings us to the closing and the end of our show. We've been hanging out. Like I said, unfortunately, we're not here for a long time. We're just here for a good time. Hey, man. I do want to do a call out, Nyan. If you're a DJ or an up-and-coming musician, send us your mix, guys. Send us your mix. There's a platform here. We've got a whole weekend to play your music, play your mixes. Do the right thing. Send it to us. Yes, wena. Khuluma nawe. Sure. Send us your mix and let us play you, man. Let me throw forward to your mix. Kai one Njovu DJ City coming through. DJs Ban. We understand. Do continue finding us on the app. Download it on all the stores out there. We are on YouTube. We are on Facebook. Chantal, thank you so much, man.
It's been a pleasure.
It's
sir.
been great, man.
It's been great.
Oh, man. Kumnandi balapha, guys.
It's nice to be here.
Nice to be here. Remember, Hard Rock Cafe, if you want to watch those games, Hard Rock Cafe with Coca-Cola are giving you an opportunity where you could walk away. Just got 2 clipper. If you buy ribs, that ribs special, bacon and ribs, 2 clipper. You could enter to win amazing prizes, including a 10,000 Rand private screening for the final match for you and 10 friends. So do the right thing. Pop into Capello, pop into our app, download, say win with us, Capello Nyana. Utla win 1,000 Rand. Hey, you know what? In fact, let me go to Hard Rock Cafe. Guys, it's been nice hanging out with you. Kumnandi balapha. I will see you, meet you there. If not, I